Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler. If you are new, welcome. So one of my surprises just came in the mail. I'm going to be trying Triops again. I'm not trying to initiate the species because I'm going to butcher it if I attempt it. The last time that I attempted Triops has been a year ago. Ish, that sounds right. I usually get them from ArizonaFairyShrimps.com because I've had the most luck with that kit. But for the price, and I want to say I paid $10 for this, you get 200 eggs. Well, at least that's what's on the website. And the last time that I ordered from this company, the Green Water Farm, that focus. No, cool. I did not get any sort of additional instructions. This time, it came with a card. Responding to problems from reviews. If we receive many reviews from customers saying that they get less than 200 eggs. Actually, it contains more than 200 eggs in every box. It just, looking in the micro tube, it could be mistaken for having less than 200 because the eggs are very small. However, if pouring the eggs out into the container and counting carefully, you will see that there are up to between 200 and 300 eggs. I find that funny because of the fact that when I was skimming the Amazon reviews, there were a lot of people complaining about that. I'm gonna, in a moment, show you the little container that they're in, and the eggs are small. If I'll just show you in a second. Hang on. So as you can see, the little dots in this little really small container are the Triop eggs. And from first glance, and even there are some stuck in the cat bit there, and we're just not gonna focus today. I'm having to use an up-close shot with the lamp, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see anything, but I'm not really going to complain about there being not enough eggs in this because I don't feel like it's probably not over 300, but I'm going to feel there's at least over 100, and I'm going to start doing sample sizes with these and over the next few days because I'm about to actually put a little bit into a whole cup over here and get the process started. But my mistake the first time I bought these was I dumped about the half of the container in, and I got a decent survival rate with them. Alright, so I got my sample cup started here just now a minute ago. I did not count, but I believe there's at least 10 eggs in there at the moment. This is a little medicine cup, spare stuff that I keep around because, reasons. But yeah, this will be day 0, I guess I'll call this. Keep an eye on it, make sure they stay inside the water, and just keep check on it. Alright, so today is my day 0, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If my memory serves me right, I had to keep a light source on it for around 12 hours for the first 2 days of the day and night cycle will start, and they'd start doing the light thing. I guess I'll probably do this as an updated thing in a video, possibly once or twice a week, depending on how things go. I already have containers for future evolutions of the species. I should still have food for them. That 1 ounce bag of spirulina, that health food stuff, they eat that too. But for the first
3 days, I think it is. They have a sack that they have that they munch on from the egg. I'm gonna have to read up on this again because, like I said, it's been like a year since I fiddled with this, and before that, I don't really messed with them for about 3, 4 months. Like I wasn't heavily into them, but yeah.
Sorry about the jumping back and forth. I'm recording stuff as it pops back into my head. The instructions that I mostly got when I was doing this stuff last year said that most of it called for distilled water without minerals and stuff in it. But over the course of me fiddling with these things, what's the word for it? Reverse osmosis water is what I'm gonna put in it for this first sample pack just to see what happens. I was buying it by this water just for the specific project or purpose by the gallon, because even at the end, the biggest one that I had back then was 5 or 6 weeks old. I had one get up to an inch on me once, and they are bad about if you don't have the water mixture right, and their molting process. They can die from that. They can die from sudden water changes, like environmental mess ups. I still don't have what I'm gonna consider a full, good, decent tank setup for like what's the word? It's supposed to be 1 gallon per adult triop, and I don't. I haven't ever reached that point. I think the oldest one that I got was like late teen. I think I will throw up a picture of a little diagram of it somewhere. But yeah. All right, so I did just do a rough little count. I have at least 20 in here at the immediate moment. So that's more than enough sample size for me for this first batch that I'm going to attempt to do. So also out of this 20 that I just talked about, I expect it. I'm hoping at least 5 hatch, if not more. But once again, at the immediate moment, it's just a hurry up and wait game. Alrighty, folks, it is day 1, just before 8 p.m. No activity yet. Day 2, a little past 3 p.m. Out of the 20-ish eggs in here, 3 have sunk. I did add a tank heater last night that I've refound in my storage stuff, so that's a thing. Day 3, or almost day 3 technically, a little bit after 10 a.m. We finally have movement. I am a little bit disappointed that out of the 20 plus eggs that I put in the sample batch, only one so far is hatched, but it is what it is. I guess I spoke a little bit too soon. It is just before 11 a.m., almost day 3 technically, and we have 3 active triops. One is a little bit teenier than the other 2, so I'm assuming it just hatched. But that's awesome. So an hour shy of day 3, and we have at least, I believe, 6 that have hatched since this morning. So that makes me happy, which means the success rate of this batch so far is 20%. I think my math is right on that. That is fantastic. Small update, a little bit past 4, Sunday, day 3. my math is correct here, we are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is fantastic, which means that our hatch rate for this little batch is now above 20. So that's fantastic. We're almost at actually 50%, I believe. We have life. Alright, folks, it is day 4. Right before 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I did a count. There were 15 eggs floating on the top of the previous container that I already took out because they were not doing any activity, no signs of even possibly trying to hatch. I took them out. There were 2 that sunk down that still have not hatched, but I left them in there because why not? And as right now, my last count, and I did upgrade the container, we are at 11 Triops. So I'm still thinking that's about a 40-45% hatch rate, which is fantastic. I'm happy with that. But yeah, that's where we're at so far, and tomorrow, Tuesday, will be the first feeding. So unfortunately, it seems like we've had a lot of deaths since last night. I did a little feeding, and I went to bed with 11 active Triops, and my count when I woke up this morning was 2, so that's a thing. In any case, the first week video of this process will be out this Friday the 28th, so stay tuned for that. So what I thought were just exoskeletons from molting process, I was wrong. All 11 have passed. I'm going to assume it was both molting, and I might have waited a little too long to do the first feeding, but I was under the impression that the first 2 days they were fine with the little the egg sac thing that was still attached to them, but it is what it is. I'm already on to my second batch, and hopefully it goes smoother. Alright, folks, as we can tell, batch 1 was a failure. We had some success, but overall, batch 1 failed. It is currently Thursday, a little bit before 5. I do currently have batch 2 going. We are day 2 of batch 2, so I'll do that one sort of like this one. I might refine a few things, but I'm annoyed that it wound up being a failure, but it's not the end of the world. It's not there's no Triops eggs ever again. It's just the one first batch didn't go. This next time I am going to be feeding an entire day earlier so that the batch 1 errors don't happen again. I'm sure there will be other new errors that I figure out and find because yeah. But yeah. Batch 1 failure, batch 2, I actually already have one that popped out this morning. That'll be a video for next week, but as far as this video is concerned, we're done. Failure. Yeah. If you don't mind dropping a like, comment, share, and subscribe, it helps out the massive void that is the YouTube algorithm. Plus, it's free. Out of the buzz almost also let so don't miss any future uploads or videos. Gaming stuff is not going anywhere. Just as this little side step thing that I did because I thought it was going to be fun. I'm going to continue doing it because I enjoy the stuff. Base memberships are still 99 cents, $1 edge tax. Help support, cool if you can, other way, just watch the stuff. Yeah, that'll do it for this one. Stay tuned for other stuff coming out. Yeah, appreciate the views, appreciate the subs, be kind, stay tuned.